King Goodwill Zwelithini. Our reporter Vusi Khumalo is at the Inkosi Albert Luthuli Hospital in Durban, where the King passed on during the early hours of this morning. Let's cross to him right now. Thanks very much, Vusi, for joining us. Obviously, a very somber occasion today. How are people feeling and what are people telling you?
Yes, a very somber occasion indeed here, especially, in South Africa, especially in KwaZulu-Natal, where we got the news early this morning that His Majesty has passed on. Actually, the hospital upon which I'm standing in front of, Inkosi Albert Luthuli Central Hospital, is where the King had his last breath early this morning. So we're told, this news shocked everyone. This sent shockwaves across the country, as we've also had some messages of condolences coming from all walks of life, while the people here on the ground are saying that they are deeply saddened by the untimely passing of the King, as we have already had some messages of condolences coming from President Cyril Ramaphosa and also other people. But what people are saying here on the ground are also saying that they are deeply saddened. We talked to just a few just before we came to the hospital, saying that they've known King to have one of the longest serving monarch from all 8 AmaZulu kings, who has served about 5 decades, that's 50 years. So he's one of the persons who has been lauded for preserving the Zulu culture. As you know, that on the 24th of September, the day that was known to be a King Shaka Day previously, before the post-democracy. But the King also revived that ceremony of reed dance ceremony, also male circumcision. Those are two of the main of his contributions in KwaZulu-Natal. But also, having talked to Isilo Ongangezwelakhe earlier on in an exclusive interview with SABC in 2016, he did say that he would like to be counted among the greatest kings, just like Shaka Zulu. As you know, that King Shaka Zulu was lauded for uniting many black people, and also conquering many nations and forming one great Zulu empire. But the king who was just passed on, he was saying that while acknowledging King Shaka's challenges of uniting black people and also forming one Zulu nation, his challenge was to also unite different race groups across the nations, in South Africa. So that's what he said, that although it was slightly different, but he was saying that he was like feeling he is King Shaka himself, this king who has just passed on.
Yeah. So Vusi, of course, Prince Buthelezi has told the nation that at some point the king's body will be taken to the palace. Are you getting any intelligence as to when that's likely to happen?
Yes. Umntwana kaPhindangene has just passed here to enter the hospital, Inkosi Albert Central Hospital in tow, where also some metro officials, and also we're told what we are gathering from the ground is that 2 of King Zwelithini's sons were also accompanying Inkosi umntwana kaPhindangene. What we're also told is that they are here to collect his body. From there, he will be taken to the mortuary, and also his body will be lying in state, so that the public can be given an opportunity to view his body there. He will be lying in state for just a few days for public viewing. So that's what we are getting here. But nothing much has been said other than that at the moment.
Yeah, I guess it is early days right now. It's not that long ago. But of course, we live in very tricky times with the COVID-19 pandemic. So if people are able to go and view him, that's going to be quite an interesting situation, how they manage that, because obviously they need to observe the protocols.
Yeah, but that's what the reports currently are saying, that he will be lying in state for just a few days. Obviously, they'll be ensuring that they do follow the strict health protocols that are also guiding the protocols of COVID-19, if they are to do that. But those are just reports that we are getting. It's nothing confirmed as yet by the royal household of AmaZulu King.
Vusi, we're going to continue tracking you as the day progresses. Thank you very much. Vusi Khumalo reporting outside the Inkosi Albert Luthuli Hospital.